YouTube, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Cook With Me. Did you see Luna? That's Luna, the baby. BJ is laying down somewhere else. However, today I would like to talk to you about something, about how I make broth. Actually, I don't know the difference between broth and what is the other one called? I even forgot because we have one word for that, you know. So if it's wrong, correct me. There is the big one. See that? Correct me. But I wanted to show you a really easy way, and it's really cheap because what I'm going to use is my leftover Costco chicken. You know, you get Costco chicken for $5, but you can actually take any rotisserie chicken. So that's fine. We take off all the meat, we eat the meat, and normally I will also take off all the leftover meat, but I'm just too much in pain. My hands are hurting, so I'm not gonna do that because I have to do this with my fingers. So what I'm going to do is just put this into my slow cooker. I do have, and I told you in one of my videos, I freeze all the leftovers from my onions and my carrots. You know, sometimes you have just a little piece, and anything I cut out of my bell peppers. And also I found an almost dead carrot in my fridge. I'm going to just chop the piece off and it's gonna be fine. I found almost dead asparagus in my fridge. It does not matter what I will do. I will just wash it all, cut the pieces off that are really bad, like this, you know. And then I will just put it all into my slow cooker and I will be back to show you. All right, so I just threw everything in there. I emptied all the baggies and I'm going to, you see, I have rest veggie and I'm going to just put this empty into my fridge, and every time I have leftover veggie, I will just stick it in there. As you can see, I peel my carrots I wash my carrots before I peel them. So when I peel them, I do keep the peel because it's perfectly fine. It's just not pretty enough for us to use in the cooking, I guess. So that's why we toss it. I don't toss it, I keep it. I also keep, when I cut off the piece of the onion, I keep it. The inside of my bell pepper, I'll keep it because I cook broth all the time. That's why I know I will always use it. The same way, you can just put pork bones in there, or whatever bones you have. Maybe you have chicken bones which are fresh. It's good too, of course, but you can do it with the Costco. How would you call it? A carcass of a chicken? I'm not sure. The skeleton? I don't know. But you can do it this way as well. And they know that I'm cooking broth because they can smell it and they get the carrots out of there all the time. So, you know, they are smart. What else will I put in there is just salt. And I will put a lot of salt in there because the salt will take out the juice of the chicken. And also, I need black pepper, but not the, I will show you. I don't know if you have a different name for that. Like this. I will just toss it in there. And I also need, is it lorbeer? Lorbeer? Do you call it like this? Lorbeer leaves? I don't know. I will put 2 or 3 in there. You know, just, you can break them up a little and just put them in there. And that's done. I don't need anything else in there. I will just put my lid on top and I will turn it on for 6 hours and just let it sit there and, you know, do its job. And once I have it done, I will come back and show you because, you know, it will be just smelling so good for 6 hours now. So, yeah. And I see right now that I did do a mistake because this shouldn't be cooking in there. But I wasn't looking because I hold the cam and I talk. I'm going to take it out. So don't worry about it. I'm not going to cook sticker. It would be a sticker soup or something like that. But yeah, let me do that and be back. Okay, like I said, you choose 6 hours on high. You can go 8 hours or 10 hours on low, but I would really choose 6 hours at least. Like, I never did it with 4 hours. Are you hungry, Luna? Are you waiting for your carrot now? Are you gonna wait for 6 hours to get a carrot? She probably will. She probably will be laying right here next to the kitchen for a while, and they will come back. They're not gonna go too far. But all right, guys, this is cooking. I will be seeing you in 6 hours and show you what else I do. It's not much. It's really, really easy. Okay, guys, so this has boiled for 6 hours, and I let it cool down right in this thing. And look who's waiting for some soup. They're like, where's my carrot? Is it ready yet? They can smell it because they always get it. However, this is what you get. It's your chicken broth. Let me call it broth. I'm not sure if you call it this way. But look, it's really good. You can tell, like, just by looking at it. It's not too fatty, but it's really good, and it smells good, and it tastes good. So the chicken, after 6 hours, is still there. So what I'm gonna do is I will take out the chicken, and I will probably just take off some meat and give it to the dogs as well, but not too much, just because I have salt in there. So I don't want to give them too much. However, what I'm gonna do, I need to separate, right, the fluid from all of this. Everything else goes in the trash, so I'm not keeping anything else. And I will be using this magic thing, and I have no clue how you call it in English, so let me know, because I don't know. I will just put this one into a big pot, and then I will put this soup over there, and everything that gets stuck in here goes in the trash. So let me do this, and then I will show you the end result. Okay, I'm done. And the only difference, no, not the only difference. One of the differences is that this one is darker, you see? So just because the chicken is rotisserie chicken, right? So it was brownish already, but it doesn't matter. It tastes really, really good. And I use this for every soup I cook. Like if I have this, I will use that. Or I'll do, I'll make some broth with raw chicken, or with whatever bones I have left. Sometimes if I have a pork bone, I will just throw it in with the chicken, because I don't mind. I like my broth to be whatever it is. I like it when it's pork, I like it when it's beef, I like it when it's chicken, I like it when it's a mix, you know. So if you don't like this, just keep it separately, but I do that. And if I will show you a recipe for a soup, this will be in there. That's why I made this video, so I don't have to do it every time over and over again, because now I will freeze it, and once I make soup, I will just take it out. So if I make a ration soup and I tell you that there is self-made broth in it, I can reference to a video. So that was the reason. And yeah, I'm not sure if I said that. I'm not a doctor or a dietitian or a nutritionist or anything like that. Still not. Still wishing to be. So if you have any allergies or sensitivities, you know, just make sure you talk to your doctor and take care of yourself. Don't eat stuff you can't eat. I think everybody should know that. But however, if you enjoyed that, I know it's not a full recipe, but, you know, you can make your soup now. If you want to, you can just throw some potatoes in there, some rice, or just potatoes. Or you can put potatoes and some pasta, or some just pasta, you know. This is your broth, so you can decide now what you want to do with that. You can cook any kind of soup, except if it's like beef soup. You know, if you have to call it beef soup and somebody doesn't eat chicken, you cannot use that. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to give the doggies the carrots because, you know, one is waiting over there. One is waiting over here. Yeah, and they all wait for carrots. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and enjoy your day. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.